Hi guys, welcome to Euroleague Fantasy Talks. In this episode we will check how we did last week on Ultimate Champions Euroleague Fantasy, open a gold pack there and build our lineup for the next game week. But first of all, please take a moment to like the video, subscribe and write in the comments which team you think will win the first El Clasico between the Real Madrid and Barcelona in the Euroleague this game week. And on Friday I will give away this epic card of Oscar da Silva to one person from all of us that will make a guess in the comments. And now let's check how we did last game week. Last week we got a total of 1,280 points and we took 311th place, and currently in the season standings I'm taking 53rd place. Our starting five did pretty well. Of course we could have made a better choice for captain and picked Moneka, but you never know. We are happy with everyone's performance. Jan Wesley did very well, but he played only very little minutes because Barcelona beat Bayern Munich by so many points. Therefore, we didn't need Jan Wesley so much and we let Willy Hernan Gomez and James Nagy play. The best performance, of course, was by Chima Moneka, who scored 405 points. He had even a small injury, but he was still continuing playing. He's a beast. Alec Peters could have done better, but it's a double week, so we cannot expect great performance every round. When it comes to our bench players, unfortunately, all three of them did unperform. Kavarius Hayes had a very low score. Isaac Bonga, for some reason, again didn't get a lot of minutes and scored very low. With Carson Edwards, we knew it was a gamble, so it's just unfortunate that we were not lucky this time. It was one of those games where he did unperform. The best performance last week was by Kicks and Dribbles, who scored 1,985 points. Second place was taken by Bania, who scored 1,948 points. Third place was by Nas, who scored 1,894. And currently, Gargamel Falcao is leading the season standings with 6,692 points. Second place is taken by Ribars, and third place by Dargush or Dargui. I still have a lot to do to get in that top 10. Since it was a double week of EuroLeague games, first game week was divided with EuroLeague and Eurocup, which is Tuesday and Wednesday. But this particular game week 36 that we are talking about now, it was only 9 EuroLeague games, and hence there was a smaller amount of tournaments than usual, with 3 tournaments for us to apply. I'm quite happy with my performance. I did pretty well. In EuroLeague Pro Division I took 13th place and got 210 MGC. My best performance was in Underdog Star Division, where I took 4th position and got 1230 MGC and 570 Champ token. In Packed Court Semi-Pro Division, I took 11th spot and I got 60 Champ token and 360 MGC. But of course, I hope I can do even better next game week. And for now, since we piled up enough MGC currency, we can buy another gold pack. Let's do it. In the gold pack, we will get 2 cards. First card being at least mythic, with a small miracle chance of getting a unique card instead. And second card will be an epic card, but there is a 10% chance that it will be upgraded to a mythic card. Alright, let's do this. What do we get? Okay, first card will be epic, and the second one mythic. Let's start with epic. Pauribas. Well, I will not fake my disappointment because he's a good guy. As currently Feliz is having an injury in Badalona, Pauribas can be useful for now. The only concern is that he's rather old player and we might not be able to use him many seasons to come. But let's check what we get for Mythic. Jay Cohen. Well, it's not the best pack, we have to admit it, because there has been recently a lot of Maccabi players being picked up from packs, and he's not a high role player. So overall it was not a great pack, but we can always hope for a better pack next time. And now let's build a team for the next game week. As my first player I picked Jonathan Motley from Fenerbahce. Motley's first 2 games of the season were terrible, but after that he is now bouncing back and he's getting bigger role once again. And since his point cap is only 81, he is definitely a legitimate pick. As my first forward, I will choose Chima Moneka from Baskonia, the usual suspect in our lineup, simply because we know that he has the capability to go crazy as he did in the last game against Žalgiris and bring a lot of score for us. As my second forward, I picked Jordan Mickey from Virtus Bologna. Miki is one of the key players in this Virtus Bologna team, as he averages 22 minutes, and in those minutes he produces 12.5 points and 6.8 rebounds per game. And I will change the lineup position from 1 center, 2 forwards and 2 guards to 1 center, 3 forwards and 1 guard, as I want to have in total 4 guards in my lineup this game week. Next player I pick is Shavon Shields from Milan. Shields is the player with second highest average of minutes per game played in the whole EuroLeague so far. And in those minutes he managed to get 210 score last game week against Real Madrid, who is the best team in the start of the season by far. Against Alba we expect even higher score. As my first guard I pick Ife Lundberg from Virtus Bologna. Lundberg still has a rather low cap of 89 in comparison to the performances that he has been bringing, and I think that Asvel's defense shouldn't reduce those performance numbers. As my second center I pick Tayo Diase from Prometei. He can play in both power forward and center positions, which gives him a lot of usage, and being very athletic in his position, he averages 12.3 points, 4.7 rebounds and 1 block in 20 minutes per game. So their next opponent, Cedevita, have been struggling on defense, so I expect at least 150 score performance, if not more, from Odiase. As my last forward I pick Jonah Matthews from Besiktas Istanbul. So far their next opponent, Vilnius Wolves, do not look inspiring on the defensive side of things, and on the opposite, Matthews had an average of 20 points in his last 2 Eurocup games, so still a great pick with a cap of 169. And since we have only 48 cap left, we will pick Josep Puerto from Valencia. Puerto's last game showed that he can be productive stats-wise, and for cap of only 48, it's a worthwhile pick, as he averaged almost 17 minutes per game. Generally, I would pick Chimamoneka as a captain, but it's hard to believe that he might explode so much in back-to-back EuroLeague games, and therefore I will pick Shavon Shields as my captain. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like the video, subscribe, and write in the comments which team you think will win, either Real Madrid or Barcelona in the game between them, and I will choose one lucky winner who made a guess and will give away this Oscar da Silva epic card. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.